Thanks for joining us. I'm Chris Tanaka with a WBZ News update.
I feel like it's Groundhog Day.
Yeah, the first two jurors have been seated in the retrial of Karen Reed. 91 were screened yesterday, 62 were questioned, and a man and a woman have made it onto the jury. The judge wasted no time telling potential jurors that Reed deserves a fair and impartial trial. The majority of those screened yesterday said they had heard of or discussed the case. Well, the town of Canton has released an independent audit that found issues with the police department that investigated John O'Keefe's death. Yesterday's report found missteps in protocol, including not photographing his body at the scene and failing to interview some witnesses at police headquarters. The auditors recommended more training for officers and equipping all of them with crime scene kits. The audit also found backlash against Canton Police has had a major impact on officers, with some saying they fear for their lives. Well, all streets in Boston's Chinatown are now back open after a box truck jumped a curb and crashed into a building, injuring several people. This morning, we're expecting to learn more about how it all happened. Investigators do not believe it was intentional. Police say 6 people were hurt, including the driver. All right, time for a check of your next weather forecast. Here's Jacob Wyckoff.
Chris, we do have a chilly start outside. Temperatures are in the 20s and 30s, but we have some sunshine to start at least early. And then the clouds start to thicken up the later into the day we go. We will watch the leading edge of warm air that stretches through parts of the Great Lakes and into the mid-Atlantic lift through the area tomorrow. Tonight, what we'll be watching for is a chance of some wintry mix. Today, only in the low 40s, about 8 to 10 degrees below the average high temperature for this time of year. There's the clouds around, and then eventually the warm front passes through. As this lifts to the north, could drop a little bit of wintry mix in the form of some sleet or perhaps a couple of snowflakes. I don't expect this to be a big deal, but something if you are outside late tonight into early Thursday, you could see a little bit of that wintry mix. Otherwise, we're a bit unsettled through Thursday, mainly dry though, with some clouds around and much milder for our Thursday. Temperatures getting back into the low 60s for highs on Thursday. Our full 7-day forecast features quite a bit of mild air for Friday. In fact, perhaps the warmest day we've seen all season. Mid 40s for Saturday, mid 60s for Sunday. Both weekend days feature at least some rain. Chris?
Yeah. All right, Jacob, thanks. This has been a WBZ News Update. I'm Chris Tanaka. Have a great day.